hat-trick within 12 minutes is certainly quite something to behold for him. He's certainly one of the candidates for player of the season, isn't he, Sharpie?
Yeah, he certainly will be. I mean, his performances have been pretty consistent in an inconsistent team. And we saw today, I totally agree with Joe as well, that he was one of the players that kept going and looked stronger as the game went on. Everyone else was looking a bit tired and a bit leggy on both sides. Yeah, he kept going at players, kept taking the risks and got his rewards.
Is that what you like about him the most? Just that the fact that he's continuously going?
Yeah, he keeps going at players. You know, I say all the time, we don't have enough players that go at people these days, and everybody's, because of Pep's success, everybody just plays tiki-taka and everybody tries to play 1-2s around each other. A lot of people stop the ball, come back, pass it backwards. Yeah, he has a go at people. And when you do play that sort of game, you are going to lose the battle from time to time. But when you do keep giving it him and giving it him, more often than not, he comes out on top at some point and creates or scores a goal. What
do you like about him then, Joe?
I like that. I like his bravery. That's the first time I've really heard him speak. I really like the way he interviews there. You know, he's very clear, his passion for the club. He's very clear, his message that he's willing to do whatever it takes. Look, if you'd have checked Man United out at the start of the season, you wouldn't have had Amad Diallo starring for them and pulling them out of the trouble like he has done. But credit to him.
And playing a position that's not his most natural position.
Exactly, and absolute credit to him. He's obviously a student of the game, someone who wants to feature. That would have been his goal at the start of the season. Can I get in this team? Can I be a regular? Probably would have felt like that was a bit of a long shot. Now he's going to be the first name on the team sheet. You know, he had Old Trafford rocking in the last kind of 10 minutes. Fair play to him. What a great week. Credit to him.
Actually, when you brought up about the way that he answered, I actually spoke to him about a year ago, and he certainly seemed like he's grown into the shirt. He's got that confidence. A year ago, he's a bit more of a shy boy, and he's a completely different profile player as well, being able to carry himself. But just on his position, again, this is a debatable thing. He's playing at wing back, but there are times this season we see him play as a 10 in this system. Again, both not his most natural position. Where do you think he fits best in this Ruben Amorim system?
It's really hard because the positions that he's playing, he probably doesn't know where he fits best at the moment. And I think the wing back position is usable in a dominant team. But Man United, look, we're papering over cracks with a very good Amad Diallo performance tonight. They were all over the shop really, and Southampton were playing with relative ease considering their position and where they are in the Premier League. I think that would be a huge concern. Tactically, they had to rely on someone's individual brilliance, but there's no getting away. Ruben Amorim is a system coach, and he needs his system to play well to dominate. Man United didn't dominate.
Why haven't we been able to see that system so far?
It doesn't look like the players know how to play it yet. He's not been able to translate what he wants, and they've not been able to do it. Like I say, you need at least a pre-season that you can work on. He's walked in mid-season with a completely new system.
But are there signs that maybe they are slowly getting it? Because it's worrying that now you're talking about you rely on individual brilliance, which is something that United have tried to veer away from the last few years.
I don't think that there's not signs in that game there that they played and tactically dominated Southampton, the bottom team in the Premier League. There was absolutely no signs in that game of that. There was just signs of a team that stayed in it. Onana having to make saves, 1-0. Southampton running out of gas, looking to kind of, they don't know how to see out games in the Premier League. That's not in their DNA at the moment. And Man United playing on that and dominating in the last 15 minutes. But it wasn't a Man United performance, a Ruben Amorim that he'll sit back and tactically talk us through. Like I say, it was Diallo taking chances when he really needed to.
It's the statement, I guess, United are a more reactive team than they are a proactive team at the moment.
Well, they're still sort of in transition, aren't they? I think the manager's still trying to fit square pegs into round holes at times.
Can you see shoots of a formation that we've read about and heard about? I couldn't see that unravelling. I couldn't see patterns of play. I couldn't see, you know.
Yeah, no.
Dominant.
There's no fluency. There's no understanding. There's still bad habits that have been in the team for quite a while. there's a lot of non-movement. There's a lot of defenders getting on the ball and not having options, having to go back and going across the back without going forward very quickly. They get overrun in midfield at times with the 2 against 3 at times. I think there's a debate whether you play full-backs at wing-backs or whether you play wingers at full-backs and then lose a little bit of defensive. It's still a little bit up in the air, and the manager will even tell you he's not had enough time on the training pitch with them yet. There's been that many games. It's been about game recovery. So to get onto the training pitch and actually do anything constructive is very difficult. I think he got to do that before the Liverpool and Arsenal game, and you saw a bit of a difference. Yeah. But that was more of a defensive tight unit, trying to keep clean sheets and pick things off. Whereas today, they could have been 4 down at half time today. There was all sorts of trouble. But you're playing against a team in Southampton that are bottom of the league, can't score goals and can't keep clean sheets. So you're always going to get a chance if you hang in there.